Hey gang, so March 18th marked our 1 year anniversary since our very first Shiny Hunting episode. Come a long way since then, definitely had a lot of fun, some really great splits. And so to celebrate, we're gonna do kind of a two-part episode, a two-part anniversary celebration. Normally I release these videos every 3 to 4 weeks, but if you enjoy the series, you're in luck because I'm gonna do these about a day or two apart, just depending on when I can get them out. And if I'm being honest, this kind of helps me kill two birds with one stone because I noticed when I released the 16th episode, it was like 2 seasons past where we actually were when I recorded it. And I was like, I need to start releasing them a little bit closer to when, we're actually in the game. So this will help me catch back up. And my new target will be to release the Shiny Hunting episodes the same week that Infinity Conquest goes live each season. So just know that'll be about the time going forward that these are released. But you could click the subscribe button, ring the bell, and then you won't have to worry about it. You're going to get notified when it comes out. So I'm just saying. But with all that aside, let's go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, we're going to be splitting at least 24 cards over these next 2 episodes. We're going to have a good time, but enough of all that. Let's jump into the splitting action. Now, I know. You're like, Perry, you said you were done with Sunspot. I was, and then this variant came out and I just could not help myself. Now, those that have been around the channel, y'all know I've got just about everything with this card. I've got the gold, I've got the ink, I've got another ink. We got the gold on the Dan Hip. Well, now we're back for this one. Could we finally have some luck with Sunspot, or is he just gonna end up being the most split card ever in our collection? Well, let's find out. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Ruining the party, Sunspot. What are you doing? I think that is our 18th split of Sunspot, but that's okay. He's got so many good variants. I play him a lot. We still got plenty of boosters, but I expected nothing less from Sunspot. Moving on. We're going for ink here. This is only our 4th split of Silk. Love this variant. I don't know. The odds are not in our favor, but we're going to see what happens. Okay. All right. Not starting the party off strong. It happens. It happens. Now, I definitely had to pick up the Max Grek Thor. We've got some other great variants, but y'all know that I love Max Grek. So we picked it up. We can get it all here. The crackle, the gold, the ink. We have split Thor many times. Let's see what we can do. Well, we got the most rare Crackle Flare. We got the black. You may have to squint. You may have to put your glasses on. It can be very hard to see, but we did get, a rare split. It's the black Crackle Flare, but unfortunately no ink, no gold. Moving on, my favorite Spider-Man variant to date in the game. What we got? I can't get a gold on Spider-Man to save his life, but I've got ink for days. I'm liking it. I definitely think this will be one I eventually animate once the choosable borders come out. But if we take a look here, that is, like I said, our 3rd. We got this one. We also had this one already, the Spider-Verse variant, and then also the anime. So no shortage of inks when it comes to Spider-Man. Now we do have Shang-Chi, and depending on how I'm feeling, maybe we'll do 2 splits of Shang-Chi today because I did pick up a variant I had my eye on for a very long time. It was finally released. I don't know which one I like more. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Are you a fan of the Pandart? Or do you prefer the Nullified? They're both amazing. I think I lean a little bit more towards this one. Let's see if we can get a good split here. All right, nothing happening. Now we got the Miles Morales. I love this variant. I think I love this variant more than the expensive Morales. I think it's solid. I like it kind of as it is, not inked or gold. I just like the plain old version, if I'm being honest. But we got to split it. I already spent the boosters, right? Okay, nothing here. Now Taskman, y'all are gonna see I picked up a lot of Pandart. When I show off all the newest variants, y'all are gonna see that I kind of went nuts here. I love this one. Now, it wasn't too long ago that we got the God Split on our Taskmaster. I thought about passing up this variant, but I was like, no, I need it. I need it. Let's split it. Well, I thought we was gonna do another gods, but we got the white crackle flare, so it does count as a rare split. I love white crackle flare. I think it's one of the easiest to see. Really pops. But you know, y'all know that crackle is below ink or gold, so we'll be splitting it again eventually. Moving on to the ultimate Sarah. As you can see, we do have the blue Kirby crackle in the background the last time we split this card. It's been an episode or two. See if we can finally make it a little bit better. Ooh, we got the gold. Looking good. Looking good. I think we're gonna have to go to a gold background here. I think we're going to a gold background. I think that's gonna look good. I like it. All right. Arnim Zola. I can only get an ink here, but I think this card definitely looks better in color. So I'm not too worried if we don't get the ink here. We'll be splitting him again, but let's see if we can get that ink. Okay, that's fine. So, you know, the odds aren't in your favor when you're only on the 4th split. It's fine. Now, we do have the Jim Lee Magneto. Been trying to get a good split. Let's see if we can make it happen today, though. You know, I'm really hoping part 2 goes a little bit better than part 1 of this celebration, because my cards don't understand that we're supposed to be having a celebration here. They're kind of raining on my parade. Now, speaking of 1 year anniversary, we split Infinite in the very first episode. It was this variant here, and we didn't have any luck, and we did not ever split him again to the best of my knowledge. Saw this variant, had to grab it. We can only get an ink or a gold here, but I love this variant. Love it a lot. Don't love it so much when I see Hela yank it out against me across the board, but you know. Here we go. Ooh, another gold. I'll take it. I think that's gonna look good. I think I'm gonna bring that up to gold as well. Y'all know I love gold with gold. Looking good, looking good. Now, again, another Panda art. I love this variant. I really do. Now, I was thinking I might do this one. This is another amazing variant. But again, I think I'm leaning a little bit harder here. But if we get a good split on this one, I can move to the other variant and get a good split there. So we just need to get the good split here and move on. We'll be done. Here we go. Last card. What you got for us, Death? You know what we're doing good for Crackle Flares. We just needed the ink or the golds to hit on a few of these. We got the Rainbow Crackle Flare. Love it. I love this variant so much. So we will come back and recap. I will bring some of these cards up. But for now, we're gonna open some mystery variants. See if we can dodge some pixels. We got 4 to open. Can I dodge all the pixels out there? Can we make it happen? All right, so we gotta go into our mailboxes. We got the Twitch drop and another one. I don't really know what we got it for, but I got it. Here's the first one. Okay. Y'all know I love the chibis, and we dodged the pixel. We just need to buff Angela back. We need to make it a little bit better. Like this one, like it. Moving on. Number 2. No whammies. Well, as expected, I don't think I have a good vision variant. And guess what? I still don't. All right, we're moving on to the season rewards. I know I got one in here. Number 3. Yes. Dan Hip, always yes. He doesn't miss. I like this one. As soon as we get a good split on the Jim Lee variant, we'll move on to this. We just got Jim Lee to get a hit for us, though. All right, and the last one is going to come from Conquest in the shop. Here we go, number 4. Not a pixel. 2 for 2. I'm not gonna complain. I just wish the Pixel was one that would finish an album out for me. Well, I think this one might finish out an album. I don't know, but it does. There we go. That's a win. That's a win. 2 of 9. I'm so close, y'all. I'm so close to finishing that album. But let's look at all the newest cards that I have picked up. I've got a bunch. We're not going to look at all in this episode because we got part 2. We got to do part 2. So we had the Sunspot that we split. It's so good. It's so good. Y'all are going to notice I picked up a lot of Pandarks. Couldn't help myself. We got the Zero. We'll be splitting this eventually. I got too many things I'm trying to do. Got too many things. The Green Goblin, you know, I know you can't see it, but I've got 4 variants of Green Goblin, and they're all on the base. Look, let me kill me for a second. Yeah, I've never spent a single booster. And I only have a little over 400. You know, maybe I need to do something about that. I need to. All right, moving on to the Thor that, you know, we did get the rare Crackle Flare on today, but that was it. Love this one. Max Skreck doesn't really miss either. He's really good. You know, like I said, you're going to see a bunch of these variants here. Best Dracula variant in the game for me, hands down. The Shang-Chi that was a bust. That's okay. Looks good just in the base art, really. Love this one. Now, we did get the Midnight Suns Captain Marvel. I'm not really sure where I got it from. I did not spend gold on this, but I love this one. I just need to find another reason to play Captain Marvel so that, you know, I can use this card. Now, we did get the Spotlight of the Loki, but I've got some others that I prefer to this one, but solid. You got to vote for Loki. The Taskmaster from today's episode. I've been waiting on this card for forever. I'm not going to lie. I thought this was going to be an ultimate variant. So when I didn't have to spend a ton of tokens on it, I was thrilled. But I got to work on my split game. I've only got 2 full splits of Professor X. I got to split him at least 2 more times to even try to get an ink. But, you know, one day we'll get there. The Infinite from today that we did get the gold on. Love this one. And then the Death from today as well. And now I'm going to show you another album that may catch you by surprise, but it's going to make sense. I promise. It's going to make sense. Okay. So we have the Peach variant of X-23. Solid variant. And, you know, Pixel Carnage. And you're going to notice that there's a lot of pixels in this collection here. We've also got the Pixel Scorpion. I love this one. I love it. I really do. I think this looks great. I just need to play more Scorpion, but I love it. Now, another Pixel Destroy. Wolverine. This is a solid one too for a Pixel. We got the banned variant of Morph. I think I got this for purchasing 10 cards out of the shop. I've never hit a good card off of that, which is frustrating, but it's part of it. There we go. Another Pixel Destroy. The Venom. It's not too bad either, I don't think. Now, this one came from the Pixel Destroy album. Sabretooth. I think you might be figuring things out here. Deathlock. This one's terrible. I don't care. This one's terrible. It's not as bad as Hellcow, but this one's pretty bad. I think, just about every Darkhawk variant. I can't hardly look at this one. The hands, I know it's like you know, it's paying tribute to a comic. I don't like it. I don't. And that is not like me throwing shade to the art or anything like that. That's just, it doesn't resonate with me. It's probably my least favorite variant of Darkhawk. The hand makes my hand hurt looking at it, you know. It just does. Moving on. Another Pixel Destroy card. And we're actually going to finish the album out with 2 more. We got the Null. This one's not too bad. It's not too bad. The red eyes are a little bit creepy, but it's not too bad. And then we got Lady Death to end out the episode of our, you know, newest variants that we picked up. But, you know, little surprise. I don't know if you can see right beside my camera. I've got the red #1 that makes people like me that are OCD absolutely insane. We don't like seeing those red numbers. I got a little surprise. If you look over here, I waited to record this. We got all the Destroy pixels for the album. That's right. We finished our one album, probably the only album we'll ever finish in the game. But I just had to. I had to. You know, I started off strong. I had a lot of these cards already for the deck. And we have our very first brand new emote. It's Destroy. Y'all know how I feel about Destroy. It's my favorite archetype. Love all the characters. I had to have this emote. I'm going to be using it. People are going to think I'm toxic, but I'm not. I'm just showing off my Wolverine who's ready to throw down. You hit me with, with Leech, you're going to see this. You're going to see it. But yeah, so I'm super excited. Like I said, I wanted to wait. I wanted to have that in the episode. I'm stoked to have this new emote. I think it's pretty cool. Don't necessarily like the whole album thing. I definitely think it's kind of expensive for what you get, but that's neither here nor there or part of the episode, but we got it. We got it. I'm pretty pumped. So let's go ahead and recap our splits for today and take a look at that. Oh, what is this? Oh, whoa. Fancy animation. Okay. Now let's jump into the recap. We were actually 6 for 12 on rare splits, although a lot of them were the Crackle Flare, but that still counts. So Sunspot, as always, nothing to even talk about here. A dud on Silk. We did get the most rare Crackle Flare on Thor, but we all know this ain't cutting it. We did get the ink on Spider-Man, favorite variant so far of him. Nothing on Shang-Chi. Nothing on Morales. We did get the Crackle Flare on this Taskmaster, but again, not gonna cut it. Now look at this beauty. I think this looks good. A lot of gold here. You would think it's too much gold, but I think the gold background really kind of makes the gold on Sarah pop. I like it. Nothing on Arnim Zola, but we knew that. It was only his 4th split. Nothing on this Magneto. It's fine. We got the gold on gold with our Infinite. I really like this. I couldn't decide between purple or gold border. We went the gold. You can't ever really go wrong there. And then ultimately we did finish it out with the Rainbow Crackle Flare on the death. But again, just not gonna cut it. But since this is a celebration, let's maybe do one more split. We did the Pandart. Let's do 13 splits. Maybe the nullified Shang-Chi is gonna hit for us. It's either gonna hit or it's just gonna feel bad because we then didn't go 50% on our splits, but you never know. Here we go. Shouldn't have done it. That's okay. Shouldn't have done it. We're just one more split into getting that God split. That's okay. I didn't want to play you looking all cool anyways. So as always, gang, y'all be good, y'all be safe. I'll catch you on the next episode, which will be very soon. As I said, click the subscribe button if not already subscribed. Ring that bell and you'll be notified. You won't have to worry about missing it. I don't want you to miss out. If you stayed this long, obviously you enjoyed the video. So do me that favor, click the like button. Greatly helps the channel promote the video. And I'm gonna see you in the next one real soon.